So here's an interesting one about a guy whose girlfriend called him Halloween weekend after being at a frat party, having a meltdown, having a full-on panic, assuring him that she didn't cheat on him. Really, at a frat party with all her carousel writer friends. And is in such a panic about it that he's actually really questioning that she's really overdoing it. Did she in fact cheat on him? But you're going to see, this gal has a lot of red flags, both she and her friends. And their history is rocky with breakups and all that. And you're going to see in the story, guys, this backs up, in my opinion, why you don't take back a cheater, why you have to establish boundaries with your girlfriend, like no more girls' night, going out to clubs and drinking and getting wasted, or frat parties, wearing skimpy clothing. If you don't do this, guys, you don't establish boundaries, they're likely to be crossed. And of course, a combination of not taking back someone who engages in these things. And if you put all that together, and also she has carousel writer friends, not girlfriend material. And after I go through this, I'll let you guys be the judge if you think something was going on here. Titled, "My girlfriend called me on Halloween weekend to tell me she didn't cheat while at a frat." Oh, well, thank you, honey. He says, "I, a 22-year-old male, have been with my girl, a 22-year-old female, for about 4 years, and I think she cheated at a frat." See, even you think it. For a bit of a backstory here, we've had a rough patch a few months ago and broke up about a month before reconnecting. You shouldn't have, if it was that bad, you should have broken up with her. You're 22, there's lots of girls around. Oh yeah, smack for getting back to her. Forgot. Ever since we've gotten back together, she's been going out to clubs and bars almost every weekend with her friends and getting completely drunk and not remembering what happened that night. Dude, that's not relationship material. That's not girlfriend material. What about you? She doesn't want to spend time with you? That says a lot. Something tells me she got back with you as her safety net, but she's going out there riding the carousel, maybe hoping to find somebody better, out with her girlfriends and everything. Come on here. And do you really want a girl that does that and gets passed out drunk? Come on. She has constantly told me she only dances with her friends and does nothing with any guy that would be considered disrespectful towards our relationship. Yeah, in her opinion, sure. I've expressed how her behavior do make me a bit insecure, and I don't like that she gets extremely drunk when she goes out. And she agrees it's not the best decision and promised not to do that anymore. Yeah, sure, honey. Express that you're insecure. You never said it to a woman, dude. What the hell's the matter with you? Smack. I'm off today, guys, with the smacks. And also, I might add, this is why you establish boundaries and say, we're going to be together. If we're going to get back together after our breakup here, there's no more of these crazy girls' weekends at the clubs and bars, getting passed out drunk and wearing skimpy clothes. It looks like your butthole's hanging out. Oh, no. We're not doing that anymore. And if you don't like that, hey. But a lot of guys are fearful the guys will be labeled as insecure and controlling. Who cares? Because otherwise, you're going to get this shit. Now, this past week, we got into an argument, and we weren't talking to each other very much for a few days. Friday, she and her friends went out to a frat party, and she had a super revealing outfit on and got absolutely shit-faced. So did they live together? He saw what she was wearing when she went out. Frat parties, what are you going to do there? Think about that. Come on, anybody been to a frat here or been to a frat party? You know what happens there. Nothing's changed since I was in college, for goodness sake. All those things do make me insecure, but I try best to understand and not be controlling about what she does and wears. Smack. Dude, newsflash, nice guys are the understanding type. And what happens to nice guys with girls like this? That part is making me question her loyalty is a call I received Saturday night at 1 o'clock in the morning of her crying. She was having a panic attack and needed to talk to me. She couldn't talk and handed her phone to her friend. I asked if she was okay and what was going on. Like you're going to get a truthful answer from the girlfriend. Here we are at the sirens. I cannot escape no matter where I go. Now, fair enough, I am close to the road here because I had to film over here today, but still. Oh, for goodness sake. Her friend tells me that she's okay and she's just freaking out and she needs me and that she didn't cheat. Why are you bringing that up? I thought this was extremely weird because I hadn't mentioned anything about cheating. I told her all right, and I could head over to her place and comfort her. Smack. No, why are you going to get up at 1 o'clock in the morning and go be that white knight savior? No, they can put her ass in an Uber, and she can come to you if she wants to see you. See how he behaves? And you can't believe a thing her friend is saying, or her. I told her all right, but she said cool and thanked me, then proceeded to tell me how she was with her the whole night and nothing happened with her and any other dude. Well, they're really doubling and tripling down this whole nothing happened, nothing to worry about. Guess what? When they're being that overcompensating and saying that over and over, usually something did. And probably something's on camera. I'll cut the story short. I went over and I was told about 9 times that she didn't cheat on me. Sure. I spent the night with her, and later Saturday I talked with her about how that made me feel and questioned her loyalty and her actions the night before, and she says nothing happened, and she doesn't know why her friends would say that about her not cheating. Yeah, sure. Really. Mind you, when you were drunk and I got you, you were having a meltdown, and you must have said to me 9 times you weren't cheating. Guess what? You were cheating. I don't know what to do now. Do I believe her? Smack! You out of your mind. Do I run? Do I need to ask around more? Any help would be greatly appreciative. Thank you for your time reading this. Dude, here's what you need to do. You need to end this relationship. This is ridiculous. You broke up before because of issues, and ever since you got back together, she's out every weekend with her friends carousel riding, getting fall down drunk, all this. Now this frat party and everything, going out dressing like with her boobs hanging out and her butthole hanging out of her short skirt. Come on, have some self-respect. You got to be able to get other girls, okay? But you know what? You're 22 at this point, and she has to start growing the hell up. This is not a committed relationship. She doesn't give a crap about you. You're just the guy that she's having just in case. The guy provides her little rock. He's the rock in her relationship, in her world. Well, she goes out and hooks up with Chad and Tyrone. Come on here. And if all her friends are like this, it's going to rub off on her. Come on here. So guys, don't be like this. And yes, she's cheating. Now some comments to back up my opinion. One guy says here, my guy, I was in a fraternity. I've seen this act so many times. She definitely cheated, and she's having a panic attack because she couldn't believe that she did what she did. She was probably upset because some good-looking F-boy made her feel special for a few hours to get what he wanted, and then told her that he doesn't date. This probably made her feel like a cheap piece of trash, and she couldn't believe she threw everything away for about 20 minutes of fun. Like I said, I've seen it countless times and have been there to help pick up the pieces afterwards. Be happy you found out now. I wouldn't advise dating someone in college until their last year when their shit gets serious. I'm sorry I dropped it on you, but I wouldn't be helping you if I lied. Good luck, OP. And the she didn't cheat was overkill and was the first dead giveaway. When they are drinking and repeatedly say shit like that, they are trying to pound a lie into your head. I seen that one a mile away. Exactly, that's what I said. Another guy says here, she cheated. Her friend was clearly drunk and thought saying that would make you think otherwise when all's done to make you doubt her. Like a kid saying they didn't eat the last cookie when they have crumbs on their face. I would ask around if you know any people that were there. And last one, this guy says, she cheated at the party and her friends are trying to cover for her. The panic attack was out of guilt, but I guess when you broke up, she hooked up with someone else, and when you got back, her behavior changed, meaning she was either cheating or flirting heavily with other guys, but at the party things went far, and she went with it until it was done, and it hit her that she effed up. If you want to be 100% sure, she cheated, snooping her phone and computer, but my advice is just dumb for her to get this time. This guy wrote this badly. It's good to get this time relationship. The relationship is toxic. You break up with her and get back together isn't a healthy relationship. Well, dude, learn to write. Anyhow, yeah, she's definitely cheating. Something's absolutely going on, and don't waste your time. And yeah, ever since they got back together, they're out all the time. The clubs, getting drunk, dressing skimpy, frat parties. Dude, come on, you deserve better than that. So guys, perfect example. Learn from this guy's mistake, this situation. The constant babbling on, she didn't cheat. I swear, she didn't cheat. I mean, come on, you know something's going on.